Hello, it's time for another unboxing. This one's a little bit different. It's not electronics or technology, but it is an electrical item. The Braun Series 9 Pro electric shaver. I've been waiting a while for this to arrive. I ordered it about a month ago, and initially the wait time was supposed to be 1 week from Amazon, but they kept advising me of delays, and finally it's arrived. This model is the 9465cc in graphite. Doesn't look as if it's ever been opened before. Always check that kind of thing. So, let's get inside. Well, that must be it. Inside this case. With this kind of thing, you're always looking for tiny little hairs and evidence that it's been opened and looked at before. I don't see any evidence. Well, there we are. I've been looking for something to use as an alternative to wet shaving. The Gillette Mark III Turbo blades that I've been buying have just got more and more and more expensive, and the quality of them has gone down and down. You just can't get a proper clean shave with them anymore. I did write and ask what had happened, and they rather smugly wrote back and gave me some tips on shaving. And after 50 plus years of shaving, I don't think I need tips. Well, let's see what else we've got inside here. Oh, what's this? Caution, eye irritant. Clean and renew cartridge. Not sure what that is exactly. I didn't realise I was getting so much. I thought it was just the razor. And I have to say, I did a lot of research and actually ended up making 2 bad purchases, both of which I returned. Philips, very weak and not worth the money. Admittedly, they weren't that expensive, $100 or so. This one was much more expensive, and I hummed and hawed before going for it. I've had it sitting in my Amazon cart for quite a while at, I think it was $4.59. It came down to $399. Still too much. And when it suddenly dropped to $2.99, I pulled the trigger and decided I would go for it. Good timing, because I see it's back up to $3.99 again now. So we've got some little books that'll help me use it. And charging cord. What's this? Little brush. Cleaning out the blades. Well, that's everything. I'm going to test it out and let you know how I get on. This was quite an experience. The booklets that come with it are nothing more than these little pictograms, which, if you can interpret them, give you an idea of how to put it together, set it up and use it. but they are not easy to follow. It's page after page of this stuff. I know it's made in Germany, but even a booklet written in German would probably be better than this. Well, I've used it, and I have to say, just on this side of my face, it's probably the best electric razor shave I've had. It's a few little very awkward to get places which you might have to trim up with a razor. But generally speaking, that's a cracking shave. It ought to be for the money though, it's not cheap. What I did to begin with was plug the charging cord into here, stick it in an outlet, and I think some lights come on here showing you the state of charge. But then I realised you can actually plug that cord into this item, that in the wall, and then stand the razor in there and it will charge. But this thing doubles up. I'm going to take this out actually, because there's a vat of liquid in there. I didn't realise quite how this worked before, but you press this big button on the back, and what's inside is this. It came separately, meaning it was in the box, but it wasn't installed, and it has a little cap. Now I'm not going to leave that permanently in there because it's kind of alcohol based, it's a cleaning fluid and it'll just evaporate, so I'll put that on nice and tight. So you can use this as a charging station or for cleaning. Yeah, it's got that sort of acetone whiff to it, but that'll quickly evaporate. I don't know whether I'll use it for charging. I might just use this and put that tank in when I want to give it a clean. What it does is thoroughly clean the foil and blades. Actually, this comes off like that. You can get a replacement one of these, $80 from Amazon. I mean, it's not terrible, but they reckon you should get 18 months out of that. So that's cheaper than using Gillette Mark III blades, and use your little brush for cleaning all the skin cells and any hair that remains. It just clips in and out like that. There's a thing here I haven't used which is supposedly for trimming. I might use that, I don't know. But it really has given a very, very good shave indeed. A few little bits there, but then maybe I didn't do it hard enough. All in all, I'd probably give this 4.5 out of 5 stars. So you can keep it in here, but there isn't really room for the charger. I think I'm just going to keep that in my bathroom. This said something about, what do you get? Shaver, Smart Care Centre, which is what that is, cleaning fluid, which is that, case, brush. And it says here it cleans and lubricates, so I'm assuming that it's the fluid that lubricates the moving parts of the blades. So it's not like putting a little dab of oil on the blades like you do with hair clippers or that sort of thing. I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with that. German technology at its best. And that's enough for today. I'll go and find a home for all this stuff.